Kendrick is a brand ambassador for the Poet Life. He wears Poet Life in his YouTube videos.
Listen,
Represent.
can I throw you one of my shirts?
Yeah.
To wear in one of your videos, specifically the reaction video that you do for me, and then it'll
Do
drive
that,
me to buy
Kendrick.
my shirts.
Send him a shirt. Kendrick is cool, man.
Okay, based on the intro of the video, you should already know that this reaction is a bit different from the past spoken word reactions I've done, particularly because I'm actually wearing the merch of the poet I'm about to react to, that being Lyrical Faith. I've seen her perform in person. If I remember correctly, it was at a Houston event hosted by the now Houston Poet Laureate, Outspoken Bean, but at the time he wasn't the Poet Laureate, right? And he has this event called Pass It On. And so I think both she and I were headlining for Jasmine Mans, if I remember correctly. I don't know, the details are kind of fuzzy, but the point is I got to see her perform and I was like, whoa, she's the truth, you know what I'm saying? And sure enough, I get to do a reaction to her. Free merch, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. I'm excited about this. I hope you all are too, and let's get started.
Breonna Taylor.
Okay.
Jasmine Barnes.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Sandra Bland. I say their names and they get forced to the back of the hashtag, placed at the end of the caption, Black woman died too, but their hearse is only visible when trailing the bodies of Black men. And while you roll your eyes and suck your teeth because this is such an unpopular topic, that's because this is such an unpopular topic.
Ooh.
Do you know what it means for a Black woman to die at the hands of police once every month and no one to acknowledge the only thing magic about us is the fact that we keep disappearing? When I've spent countless conversations with men who will quote by any means necessary, explaining to them what Malcolm X meant by the most disrespected person in America is the Black woman for the same reasons they cannot recall the last rally they showed up to for them.
Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. All right. Okay, I was about to pause it when she brought up the whole, Black girl magic and then the disappearing act that happened with Black women and stuff, but I figured I would just persevere, and then she brought that up. I was like, okay, stop. We got to talk about that. Yo, she going down history lane. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that quote, by the way. Malcolm X saying that the most disrespected person is the Black woman in America. That's interesting. All right, let's keep going.
After Rekia Boyd was murdered, her brother spoke out on why no one showed up to her protest. He said, "They don't talk much about women who get killed by police. Even in death, they play second role." As if working the lowest pay wage gap despite being most qualified, being hypersexualized but still get called hoe, be labeled angry and bitter and not suitable to be a wife, and the most prevalent targets of harassment in broad daylight or night aren't enough to prove that we play second role all our lives. You mean to tell me we can't even die in a news story first too? In fact, Black women are so forgettable. We can't even die in poems anymore. I have heard and written about Trayvon Martin, Eric Gardner, Mike Brown, but never once heard a word about Betty Jones, Tanisha Anderson, Michelle Cusseau, and there I go, naming Black women again that nobody knows. If the statistic implies that an unarmed Black person dies every 28 hours, and most of which are men, then every time I hear a Black woman, every time
You got it.
I see a Black woman's death unnoticed and the response is a Black male death rate be higher, I hear that my body must be the lowest shelf at the warehouse, must come at a discount, must be quick to go on sale or a package deal. My body must be a second hand, and perhaps that's why we keep running out of time. We see the viral videos and go. Just imagine the ones we don't know, who die off tape and we can't, because the ones we don't know are also unnamed black women who most won't remember anyway. It's not like we aren't the first ones showing up on the front lines. It's not like Black Lives Matter wasn't founded by 3 black women. And in the
Yeah. Straight facts, y'all. And by the way, the 3 names she said earlier of black women whose lives were taken, I don't even know their names. So like when she said they often go unknown, I mean, I didn't even recognize those names myself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's some truth to this. You feel me? All right, sorry. Last time I'm pausing it. Let's go.
Just imagine the ones we don't know, who die off tape and we can't, because the ones we don't know are also unnamed black women who most won't remember anyway. It's not like we aren't the first ones showing up on the front lines. It's not like Black Lives Matter wasn't founded by 3 black women. And in this moment, I am showing up to a protest tomorrow for George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, insert next hashtag here, but I wonder how many black men would show up to mine or even remember the ones who preceded me. And here I go again. Trasia Kelly, Shelley Frey, Eleanor Bumpers, Yvette Smith, say her name if you even know it.
Ooh, that's how you end a poem. That's how you end a poem. Yeah, that. Wow. Thank you for sharing their names. Thank you. Wow. That hit really heavy, y'all. I really hope you enjoyed this, you know? And Lyrical Faith, thank you. Thank you for shedding light on people, tragedies that often go overlooked, you know, because it's black women. All right, and thank you for the shirt, obviously, you know. This is some good quality. I've actually been complimented on this shirt. This is not the first time I've worn this shirt. This is the first reaction in which I've worn this shirt, sure, but I've been wearing this shirt in public. I get compliments all the time, not just in terms of like how it looks, which is great, obviously. I don't know if y'all can see the pattern here. And by the way, you have a really good logo going on. But yeah, I mean, even outside of that, just how it feels. You know what I'm saying? She's the truth. I mean, if this doesn't prove it, I don't know what does. You feel me? All right. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Deuces.